ABC 10 News starts now with breaking news.
Tonight, we are learning the U.S. has conducted a counterterrorism strike against an ISIS-K planner. A statement from U.S. Central Command was released tonight saying, quote, U.S. military forces conducted an over-the-horizon counterterrorism operation today against an ISIS-K planner. The unmanned airstrike occurred in the Nangarhar province of Afghanistan. And initial indications are we did kill the target. Good evening. Thank you for joining us on this busy Friday night. I'm Kimberly Hunt.
And I'm Lindsay Pena. Steve Atkinson has the night off. Officials say the airstrike didn't kill any civilians. ABC's senior foreign correspondent Ian Pannell with the latest on U.S. operations in Afghanistan.
The process of grieving and mourning is underway, but also the business of trying to evacuate people safely from the country has restarted. We're hearing just over 4,000 were evacuated from the country between 3 a.m. and 3 p.m. today local time. Meanwhile, without giving away any operational details, which of course the military doesn't want to do, it has increased force protection measures. General McKenzie again underlining, as have other people within the administration, that the threat level remains extremely high. But the clock is ticking. It's 4 days left now. Soon it'll be 3 days. And the tragic reality is there are going to be thousands of people left behind, and we still don't really have a clear sense of how they're going to be able to leave the country. The Taliban are saying people who are eligible will be able to use commercial transport when the airport reopens under their control, but the Taliban have also made a lot of promises that so far have not been delivered. We've seen the Taliban deliver warning letters. We've been in touch with one woman who had a Taliban letter under her door saying, we know who you are, we know who your family are, we know you work with the Americans and the UN, you need to stop it. Other people have actually been taken out of their houses, have been detained, and of course there are reports of some people being killed. So as that drawdown goes on, the tension, the fear remains in Kabul, and big questions tonight about how on earth the people that are going to be left behind will be brought out safely. Ian Pannell, ABC News, Doha, Qatar.
Tonight, the family of Corporal Dagan William Tyler Page confirming the 23-year-old Marine who served at Camp Pendleton is among the 13 fallen service members. His family says he's from Nebraska, and after finishing enlistment, he had hopes of going to trade school. He's survived by 4 siblings, parents, and his girlfriend. While the Department of Defense has not officially identified the 13 service members and won't until 24 hours after all next of kin notification are complete, relatives and loved ones have confirmed several names with ABC News. We know a few more Marines that were either from or stationed in Southern California, including Kareem Nikui, who was previously stationed here at Camp Pendleton. But from Norco, just a couple of hours away. Officials from the city of Norco say he's survived by his parents and siblings and that his name will be put up on a memorial wall there. Wyoming's governor also confirmed Riley McCullum was killed in the attack. It appears McCullum was also stationed here locally before his deployment and had a child on the way with his wife. Those in San Diego sharing their condolences with those servicemen who gave the ultimate sacrifice.
When you're a Navy corpsman with the Marines, you are considered to be one of them. So this has been very personal and a very hard week.
In response to this tragedy, Terry created a candlelight vigil in Pacific Beach this evening. She says it's to pay her respects. While she's felt helpless, she hopes this small gesture fosters fellowship and reflection.
As Afghans continue to seek safety in the U.S., San Diego organizations are heeding the call. Our ABC 10 News reporter Sofia Hernandez shares how they have already made a difference and what still needs to be done.
The concerns are great, and obviously the needs of people who are trying to flee life-threatening harm are significant and continue to increase.
The San Diego chapter of the IRC says so far they have assisted 33 Afghan refugees.
And it doesn't sound like a huge number, but for every client, for every case that comes in, The thing that's different, oftentimes in this circumstance, we have 24 to 48 hours notice.
They are expecting an influx of refugees and IRC staff returning home, having been deployed to processing centers.
It's a very traumatic time for many people in our community, not just for those who are fleeing and arriving, but for people who are already here providing services or people who have loved ones who are still in harm's way. And it's been very tough.
Yet the IRC is still planning ahead. Their focus, resettlement and housing.
Cooking supplies, utensils, plates, glasses.
Where Hope for San Diego works on providing necessities and household items.
You know, they're exhausted, they've been through so much, and just to make a comfortable space for them feels really good.
With no clear timeline on when a refugee will land in San Diego, these organizations waiting, ready to help.
You know, they're able to stand firmly on San Diego soil and know that they're really truly home. And you see them take this deep, lingering breath and just begin to relax a little bit, knowing that they're out of harm's way.
Sophia Hernandez, ABC 10 News.
Hope for San Diego tells ABC 10 News the assistance that they are providing will continue for years. And any little bit now, whether it be financial or material items, makes a big impact. More information on how you can help is on our website, 10news.com. And you can stay on top of any new developments with the situation in Afghanistan by downloading the 10 News app. A free version is available in the App Store.
The man who killed Robert Kennedy decades ago was approved for parole today. Sirhan Sirhan has been in prison for 53 years and could soon be free with some conditions. Our ABC 10 News reporter Laura Acevedo joins us from Donovan State Prison, where some of RFK's family members actually support his release.
This was Sirhan Sirhan's 16th attempt at parole, and after decades of trying, the parole board voted to free him, but the decision is not yet final. This is Sirhan Sirhan today, pictures from his parole hearing. After 53 years in prison, a two-person panel decided that RFK's assassin should go free. Sirhan also had the support of two of Kennedy's sons, one who spoke through video conference, the other sent in a letter. Douglas Kennedy saying he was grateful to see him as, quote, a human being worthy of compassion and love. RFK Jr. argued for release based on Sirhan's impressive records of rehabilitation. Sirhan was convicted of first-degree murder and assault for assassinating Senator Robert F. Kennedy in 1968 at an event in Los Angeles. If released, Sirhan would have to go to transitional housing for 6 months, take alcohol counseling, and check in weekly with a parole officer. He'd also have to meet with a therapist to assess his mental health. Friday, Sirhan again said he didn't remember the killing, but did express remorse, saying he's become, quote, a humble, balanced man. Prosecutors did not oppose his release and did not participate in the hearing. San Diego District Attorney Summer Stephan criticized that move, saying in a statement in part, quote, the community deserves better. The governor is the person who will have the final say into whether or not Sirhan is released. He will receive this ruling 120 days from today after the board staff reviews it. In Otay Mesa, Laura Acevedo, ABC 10 News.
Laura, thank you. Turning to coronavirus, the county reported more than 1,800 new cases today, but nearly 23,000 people were tested. Our 7-day test positivity rate actually dropped to 7.7%. Another 8 people lost their lives to COVID. The city of San Diego says it will require city workers to be fully vaccinated against COVID by November 2nd. ABC 10 News reporter Adam Rakusin shows us how the labor unions are responding.
The city of San Diego becoming the latest in a series of public and private entities to require COVID-19 vaccination for all employees. A letter sent out Thursday night reads, the vaccine requirement is a condition of continued employment. The letter says employees must be fully vaccinated and provide proof of full vaccination by November 2nd unless they agree to another date or an employee requests a medical or religious exemption and a reasonable accommodation is granted.
Do government entities have the ability to mandate their employees get vaccinated?
Yes.
Dan Eaton is a local attorney and legal analyst.
The interesting wrinkle with the city, of course, is that many of its workers are unionized. So the city has to negotiate over the impact of this decision to mandate vaccination, but not the basic decision to mandate vaccination.
In its letter, the city says it's negotiating with its recognized employee organizations. According to the city's website, there are 6, covering everything from fire and police to attorneys and skilled trade and labor positions. ABC 10 News reached out to all 6 groups for a comment on the mandate. In a statement, the head of the San Diego City Firefighters said they support the mayor's decision to protect the health of city workers and the public, but questioned the lack of detail about exemptions, writing the recent letter was unnecessarily threatening to workers, as it coupled a looming deadline with uncertainty. The head of the San Diego Police Officers Association says it is still in negotiations with the city and it's too early to comment. The city says it chose November 2nd because that is 10 weeks after the FDA approval was announced. ABC 10 News asked the city if it would offer testing for employees who choose not to get vaccinated and what happens if someone declines both. A spokesperson for the city says they're currently in negotiations and these discussions are ongoing. Adam Merkusen, ABC 10 News.
Encinitas announced today it will also start requiring city workers be vaccinated.